Hey guys, this is Bluevy back here with another video, and today we're doing my Halloween special video. I've never really done a Halloween special before, but I thought this video was very appropriate considering I'm going somewhere that's really Halloween themed. So basically what I'm doing today is I'm going to a sort of refurbished warehouse, which is now like a temporary cinema for Halloween, and I believe they're going to do something for Christmas too, so it looks really cool. I'm going to watch the new Invisible Man remake, the one starring Elisabeth Moss. And I know when this one was in cinemas, I actually wanted to watch it, never got around to it, never bought the Blu-ray or the 4K. And this opportunity arose, and then I just said, why not? Really excited to go and see it. It's like a really good film, and also looks like it's going to be like a really cool experience. So yeah, leave the comments down below if you've seen the film. What did you think of it? If you want to leave a like, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. Hope you all have an amazing Halloween. Obviously, it's going to be quite weird, but still try to enjoy it. And yeah, without further ado, let's go to this warehouse cinema, see The Invisible Man. After, I'll give you a short review. So guys, it's the morning after watching The Invisible Man, and of course that means it's Halloween, so happy Halloween everyone. Hope you all have a really nice Halloween. Of course, for me, a really weird one this year, but I hope you enjoy it nevertheless. So I'm sure, as you could see in those segments, it was a really cool place where I went to go and watch The Invisible Man. It was like a really cool industrial estate that had been converted into like a little complex with a few cafes, like a gym. And of course, there was this big warehouse that had been converted into like a temporary cinema. So I really enjoyed going there. So yeah, enough of that. Without further ado, let's get into my short Invisible Man review. So first of all, I'm going to go off the bat and say I absolutely loved the film. Is it the perfect movie? No. Is it the film I wanted to watch? Yes. It's a really enjoyable movie with a really good star performance from Elisabeth Moss. I thought she was phenomenal. Definitely one of the best female lead performances this year I've seen. I mean, I've not seen too many, but definitely one of the best I've seen, if not actually the best. My favourite thing about the film though was actually the music. I think the music really contributed to the overall feel of the film so well, and I loved it. I've actually been playing a bit of it in my room today. It's just really haunting, and yeah, it really contributed to the feel of the movie. Next thing I loved about the film was the dialogue. I thought for the most part the dialogue was actually really good. And usually in horror films, there can be like some really cheesy lines. But in this movie, I thought that was kept to the minimum. And this was really effective, made the film feel a bit more realistic. Of course, it's a ridiculous concept, which means the film is going to have sort of that sense of fantasy. But it was still felt quite grounded, and I really enjoyed that. So why not I think the film was perfect? Well, it has to be just because of the sort of second half of the third act. I thought everything up to there was fine. But for me, it kind of just dragged on, and I think this is a common thing in horror films. They go on for a bit too long, and I'm afraid this one did that. It did go on for just a bit too long. That doesn't take away from the film being really good, but it just dragged on a bit too long, and I think if they cut it maybe 20 minutes short, I think I would have liked it much more. And I thought just the ending, the way it was handled, wasn't the best. I think it could have been handled better, but apart from that, the film I thought was handled really well. It's a great adaptation of a classic, and obviously one of the best Blumhouse films I've seen. I've not seen too many, but Get Out is probably still my favourite, but this is definitely up there with the best. So as for rating, I'd probably give this movie an 80 out of 100. I thought it was extremely solid. It's definitely a 4-star film. Definitely go and watch it. It's not perfect. It probably isn't a 4-star film technically, but in terms of enjoyment, the fun I had, and of course the experience contributed to it, really enjoyed it. Definitely go and watch it if you've not in the coming days, of course, in the Halloween period. So that's going to conclude my review for The Invisible Man. Have you seen it? Leave it in the comments down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed this sort of short Halloween special. I've been very rushed today because I've got a lot of work to do. No trick-or-treating for me, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like, also subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.